Oh, I'm really uncomfortable. I don't want to seem too pushy. Sales isn't my thing. I feel kind of sleazy and slimy. Just gonna let it be.
Because we're adding a little something to this month's sales contest. As you all know, first prize is a Cadillac Eldorado. Anybody want to see second prize? Second prize is a set of steak knives.
Hi there, I'm Valeri Hall-Little, founder of Built to Soar, where I help you get out of the grind so your business can take flight. I have a question to ask you today. Is your sales pipeline leaking? And by that I mean, is it flowing really well? Are you meeting somebody and getting their business card and then it flows all the way through to converting them to a client? And if the answer is, I'm not sure, or likely it's leaking somewhere because things just don't feel like they're really moving and grooving for me in terms of getting new clients, or I have a stack of business cards on my desk or in my drawer and I'm just not doing anything with them. So I get this question a lot, and I was just speaking to one of my clients about that very, very thing. We mapped out her entire lead nurturing system from where she met somebody at an event or a referral came in, or she was speaking at an event and some people contacted her after and were very interested in her services, all the way through to where she converted those people to a client. And we saw throughout that pipeline that there were leaks sprouting all over the place. And I know this will be of service to you because I see this all the time with my clients. And I myself had that very problem when I mapped it out. I could see where things were falling through the cracks and some leaks were happening. The number one place where I'll bet you there are leaks in your sales pipeline or your lead nurturing system is in the follow-up. Follow-up is where so many of us business owners fall down. We don't follow up for a variety of reasons. I've heard things like, well, if they were interested in me, then they would get back to me. I've contacted them once and they haven't got back to me, so they're clearly not interested. They know where I am, they can get back to me. Or, oh, I'm really uncomfortable. I don't want to seem too pushy. And, that sales isn't my thing. I feel kind of sleazy and slimy, so I'm just going to let it be. And those are the very things that prevent us from moving those leads through our pipeline all the way through to converting them to a client. I read some very telling stats the other day on just this fact, that only 2% of conversions or converting a lead to a client happen on the first sales call. Most of the conversions happen on the 5th phone call. So lots of us abandon ship at maybe 2, maybe 3 at the most, and then we're like, whoa, they're not interested, I'm going away. So I want you to look at your pipeline and say, how many times am I following up, and am I following up? The other leak I see in the follow-up stage it's the mountain of business calls that I mentioned before. They're not getting into your CRM, and things aren't your contact relationship manager, and things are just falling through the cracks. And we have all these stacks of business cards, and all we want to do is put them in somewhere so we feel like things are going to move. And that is one step, but we really have to be intentional about who we're putting into our contact relationship manager, who we're following up, and how we're following up. So this week, I really want to encourage you to look at who's in your pipeline and look to see where the leaks are and who you're not following up with and why. And I want you to try to follow up at least 4 times, at the very, very least. And this doesn't always have to be about, are you interested? Are you interested? Are you interested? No, it's just being on their radar, being of service and being helpful, maybe having an article sent to them that reminded you of something that they said during your first conversation. It could be connecting with them on social media and liking some of their posts, commenting on their posts. It's just making sure the follow-up is that you're in front of that person. So at least 4 times. If you can get to 5 follow-ups, even better. Because, where's that stat? 81% close on the 5th follow-up call. So let's all try to follow up more, plug the leaks in your sales pipeline or your lead nurturing system, and let's convert more leads to clients so your business can soar. That is your next step this week to designing your business so it is built to soar. I'll talk to you next time. Thanks for watching.
Because we're adding a little something to this month's toy contest. As you know, first prize is a shiny new toboggan. Anybody want to see second prize? Second prize is a box of candy canes.